And I actually grabbed 2 of them. I grabbed the really long one and then the shorter one. And if I measured correctly, they should take up this entire wall down here. Fingers crossed that that is actually the case, because if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But hopefully it will fit exactly across the bottom here, and that will give me a lot of space to like store things. And it'll also double as plant stands for my upright plants that can't be hung on the wall. So most of these plants are going to be hung on the wall if they can be, because I want to really utilize this wall space. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with this corner, but probably this plant will stay here because it seems pretty happy. And it's so big, I don't really have anywhere else to put it. And I just cannot wait for it to be spring so that I can put it back outside. Okay, so the plant room has been cleaned up from the last time you saw it. And even clean, it still is just too much going on. So anyway, today I am getting started building an IKEA piece that's going to go on this back wall. So I'm going to get started building that, and you can enjoy watching. I'm going to put on a little Christmas movie, and we're gonna get going.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
The piece is now finished being built, and I'm going to remove everything that is in its path because I need to get the piece in, of course. So I need to move all of this furniture probably against the door, and then I'm just gonna slide it right in. I don't have any doors for the piece. I mean, sorry, not doors, legs for the piece. I'm gonna go no legs and see what I think, but I might actually be wanting to put some legs on it. I don't know, I was looking at it, and not that it's like too short because I want it to be kind of inconspicuous, but it might look kind of funny not having legs. So let's clear everything out and see what I think after it's installed. And I still have one more to build, unfortunately.
When I'm in this town, look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car.
Good morning, everybody. It's another day of our plant room makeover, and last night I ended on a little bit of a sad note because as I was putting in the furniture that we built, I didn't build the second one yet, the second little unit, because I was wanting to make sure that it would actually fit before I did all of that work. And look at this. I was about 1.5 inches off with my measurements. So I think what I did is I didn't think about, number 1, the trim, and number 2, the window trim. So I toyed with the idea of putting the other bench in another place, like the other storage bench in another place, like maybe along this wall right here. But then I was like, I really wanted to just have one long seamless storage unit. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it with a circular saw to trim off that extra 1.5 inches. Now I'm gonna have to trim all of the pieces. It's just not gonna work otherwise. And I'm gonna have to trim also the door, one of the doors at least, because I think that this will fit 2 doors. Yeah, I think it'll fit 2 doors on this one. So I'm gonna have to trim one of the doors. And if you know IKEA furniture, it's very cheap and it's basically just like compressed boards. So it's gonna be very interesting doing this. I am going to like tape it off, do everything I can to keep it from like splintering and looking horrible. But at the end of the day, I bought the piece specifically for this spot in my house, and I don't know if I'll use it in another house. I might try to sell it before I move. Honestly, I don't know, because that's so far away. So I'm just going to make it custom to work with what I have right now and not do my thing where I'm thinking like 10 years ahead, and just do something that works for right now. Because my life is made up of moments of me being like, how is this gonna affect me in 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years? I'm just not gonna do that for once. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm nervous. I think I'm stalling right now, but we're gonna do it. I think that I did buy a new blade for our saw because it needed a new blade. So it'll be a fresh blade. I'm just nervous to make the cuts. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure, but I'm just gonna mark it, be very thorough in my marking, and hope for the best. Okay, I'm in my garage and I've set up the drill, or not a drill, what is this? I've set up the saw. I just have a little handsaw. It's a 4-inch blade. We really need to get a bigger one, but all of our projects from, you know, here and previous, we only needed the little one. And I'm trying to wear safety glasses, okay? I'm really trying, but they keep falling off because I have real glasses. I should probably be wearing contacts, but also I'm gonna use hearing protection because that saw is so loud. Make sure that you're protecting your ears, you guys. Your ears and your eyes are invaluable assets. Please protect them.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I think that the saw is dead.
You think the saw's dead? Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm cutting through what's basically pressed boards and it's like smoking and it's not cutting at all.
Smoking? Yeah, I think we probably ruined it. We need to get the DeWalt saw.
Okay, having one of those moments where I'm reminded that real life is not HGTV. So I went to start using our circular saw and it's burnt up. It's not gonna work. It really should not be having any trouble cutting through an IKEA piece of furniture, but last time we were using it, it was starting to like smoke a lot, and basically we burned it up last time we used it, and we thought changing out the blade might help, but turns out not. So anyway, as I was moving all of the plants away from the wall, I noticed that the wall was dirty anyway, and I've been toying with the idea of repainting this room. I really didn't want to do that because the ceilings are so high and it would be just so much work. But at the end of the day, this is the time that I should do it because I'm refreshing the room. Right now just makes the most sense. And also, cherry on top, I found an extra can of Chantilly lace in the garage, and I haven't used this since I painted the living room. So it's been a long time, so I'm gonna shake it up pretty good. And I might actually have it go get shaken by Ace Hardware because it's been sitting for a while. But yeah, I'm just gonna paint the room. I won't need to prime it or anything because it's already white, but just to give it a fresh coat, and I feel like that will make it feel a lot better. But in order to do that, I need to pretty much remove everything from this room, which is gonna be intense. So I'm gonna go work on some other stuff first that I need the sunlight for, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna paint the room. It is another day working on this plant room makeover, and I have a big announcement. The room has been painted, and I've got some thoughts on hiring someone to paint the room. Number one, I'm glad that it's done, but he didn't do a great job. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't good. Are the walls painted? Yes. Did he get a lot of paint on the ground? Also, yes. Did he get a lot of paint on my new IKEA piece? Yes. The paint is white, so you can't really see it on here, and it's like from the splattering of the roller because he painted the ceiling, but for some reason didn't think to cover the entire floor, which I'm trying to be positive. But I did pay a lot of money for him to paint this room, and it was just not good. When I paint a room, I cover the entire floor. You know, I completely make sure that everything is gonna be safe. And he just did not do that, and I don't know why. There's like fuzz painted into the wall in some places, like the